First thing you want to do is add zeros so everything lines up. Next, you want to add regularly. 2 plus 0 is 2. 6 plus 9 is 15. 5 plus 3 is 8. And 1 plus 0 is 1. Then you want to line up the decimal point and then make it negative. Next, you want to do your check step. So you want to round 5. So 5 becomes 6 and 12 becomes 13. Add 6 and 13 to get 19. Then ask yourself, is 19, and then you want to make it all negative, and then you want to ask yourself, is negative 19 close to negative 18.52? And if the answer is yes, then you have a reasonable answer. Then you want to rewrite your answer, and that's it. Subtraction is just like addition, except you don't have to do the check step. So again, our first step is to add zeros. And then you would subtract regularly. 9 minus 0 is 9. And then you can't do 3 minus 6, so you want to borrow. So then you can subtract.
I didn't know that if you paused it, it deletes it.
13 minus 6 is 7. 4 minus 2 is 2. And then 1 minus 0 is 1. And then you don't need to do a check step on subtraction, so that's your answer. The first thing you want to do is rewrite your numbers so that they're up and down. It doesn't matter if the decimals line up because you'll put them in a different place later. And then multiply regularly. Because the second number is 0, you don't have to do any more work. And then you want to see how many places over is the decimal. In 4.02, it's 2 over, and in 0.7, it's 1 over. So then you add those together to get how far over your decimal needs to be. So you go 1, 2, 3. And now you want to rewrite your answer. That's it. The first thing you want to do is make sure there are no decimals over here. So you're just going to move it over. And then you have to do the same thing on this side. And now you'll just divide regularly. Or first you have to put up the decimal, and then you divide regularly. So 2 does not go into 1. And then 2 goes into 10 5 times. And then you subtract, bring down the 6. 2 times 3 equals 6. And then that's it. To add fractions with like denominators, it's super easy. So what you need to do is 6 plus 3 over 15. Now 6 plus 3 is 9 over 15. And then you have to make it in simplest form, just 3/5. To subtract fractions with unlike denominators, you have to find the LCM, least common multiple. So 24 and 2. 24. Does 2 go into 24? Yes, it does. So now you have to prove it. 2, 4, 6, 10, 12, 14, 20. You see? There it is. So now we have to make sure that 1/2 goes over 24. So let's do that. Equals. Okay, so 21 or 24 is over 24, so that's fine. But 1/2 has to be multiplied by 12. 12 24th. So now our new problem is 21 24th minus 12 24th. So what you want to do is 21 over 12, or 21, which equals, so that equals 9 over 24. Now you have to divide by 3 to get 3/8. That's it. First, you want to rewrite the problem. 1 times -2, and then 4 times 3. And then do it. And then you want to see if you can cross multiply. So how many times before this can go twice? And -1. That's 1, 6. First thing you want to do is keep this number. Then change the division sign to multiplication. And now flop the last number. Now you want to multiply.
How many slides do you have? How many slides do you have?
And do cross multiply.
Okay, let me check yours.
Now
Go to
7,
slide number 5.
8. That's your answer.
Really?
First thing you want to do is cancel out the variable. The variable is most likely a letter.
But another way to do it is
So you want to subtract 1 6, which cancels it out, and then subtract 1 6. So you're left with m equals, and then 5 6 minus 1 6, which equals 5 minus 1 over 6.
4. So your answer
Which equals 4 over 6. But you need
So your answer?
to simplify, which is 2/3. First thing you want to do is cancel out the variable. So add 1/5, add 1/5. You're left with n equals 3 plus 1, and 3 over 5 plus 1 over 5, which equals 3 plus 1 over 5, which equals 4/5. And that's it. To do this, you need to find the opposite. So you go times 5 over 1, which cancels that out, and then times 5 over 1. You might be wondering, I can't do 4 times 5 over 1, so just make that a fraction. So you go x equals 4 over 1 times 5 over 1, which equals 20 over 1. 20 over 1 equals 20. So to do this, you want to find the opposite of 6 over 1, which is 1 over 6. Then you multiply by each side like that. And now you go. That cancels out, so you're left with y equals 1/2 times 1/6, which equals 1 times 1, 2 times 6, which equals 1/12.